I'm Eric with St. Lucie County's Communications Division.
And I'm Mark with the St. Lucie County Library System, and welcome to another Monday Music Minute brought to you by the Library System. Each week we will bring you our favorite finds on Free Eagle with the occasional guest, and this week we'd like to welcome Lauren Johnson from Community Services Department. What do you have for us this week?
Well, I actually have James Taylor live album. I'm a huge James Taylor fan. Music, classic rock especially, was a huge staple in my house growing up. And Sundays was my mom's cleaning day, and James Taylor was always on. And so the live album has great, great stuff. Lots of his favorites, Fire and Rain, How
Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You.
Absolutely.
Caroline on My Mind.
Absolutely. And so I'm a huge James Taylor fan, and those are... Went to his concert not too long ago and absolutely loved it.
Does he still sound good?
He sounds amazing, just as good as he sounds on the radio. So I would highly recommend it. It was really neat because he told stories in between. And so like one of the stories he told was the Fire and Rain song. So it talks about not having a friend. And Carole King actually wrote You've Got a Friend in Me in response to that song, which I had no clue until I saw him in concert.
Yeah.
So really awesome. He also, some Beatles actually played, George Harrison and Paul McCartney played on Caroline on My Mind. They did backup vocals. He was in London filming that, and they said, we'll sing backup. And so they did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Nice to have friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Thanks, Lojo.
Thank you.
Well, my pick this week goes way back to the early days of sharing sites such as Napster and LimeWire. I used to scroll the interwebs looking for those rare, hard-to-find, unreleased gems like Brian Wilson's original mix of Smile before it was officially released in 2004. But the trouble with those sites is you download something just that said punk rock version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I downloaded it, and it sounded amazing, and I loved it, and it turned out it was by a band called Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes formed in 1995, and it was a cover band consisting of a rotating lineup of various pop-punk bands like NoFX and Lagwagon.
I think my older brother used to listen to Lagwagon.
Yeah? Bad Religion, and Chris Shiflett of the Foo Fighters was actually a revolving member of Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. And Free Eagle has about a dozen different releases by Me First, but my favorite is Love Their Country. Clocking in at 26 minutes, the Gimme Gimmes blast through 12 tracks by country legends such as Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, Garth Brooks, Hank Williams, Dixie Chicks, John Denver, and of course Kenny Rogers. Mark?
Okay. This week I'm going with one of the best comeback recorded records ever. That would be Santana's 1999 hit, Supernatural. In Santana's own words, he desired to reconnect the molecules with the light. Translation, he wanted to blend his unique sound with some of the biggest contemporary artists of the day in order to create some radio-friendly music and maybe get another hit. Usually that's a true recipe for disaster. So he recorded tracks with some of the biggest names of the day, like Dave Matthews, Rob Thomas, Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean, Eagle Eye Cherry, CeeLo Green, Everlast, and others. The result, the record received ridiculous praise, won an amazing amount of awards, was constantly on display until people were just tired of hearing it. Mm-hmm. It sold a bazillion copies. Don't quote me on the number, but it was just massive. People are still listening to it. It was just reissued with the anniversary not that long ago with some added tracks that weren't on the first one, which is also on Free Eagle. Check it out. You can also stream it when you're at work or at home or anywhere else without commercials. That does it this week for our picks. Join us again next week for another Monday Music Minute.
See ya.